never takes damage. But Kozlo
He
and
does
Seaswap
have
are
his
always
little
near each other.
teleport, right? Isn't that part of it?
I have a couple of ways to meander my way out of taking damage.
He also stole the essence of Vanix and stuffed it in that book and got a crazy ability out of it. Which is essentially Shield Plus.
Yeah, if I'm going to take a hit, instead someone else takes that hit.
Forgot about that. You never, because nobody ever tries to hit you, so you never get to use it.
Well, it's because we all know I would just redirect the hit to C-Swap.
Classic.
You, Kozlo?
How could you? No one
It's just
saw
funny
this
to
coming.
me. It's just funny to me, like, Seaswap and Kozlo, approximately the same hardiness, approximately located in the same places during the fight. Somehow, Kozlo, basically nobody ever tries to hit Kozlo. Seaswap, if he's within, like, a country mile of a monster, it's coming for his fucking ass. Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand.
If you kill the lawyer, they don't have anybody to help them out legally.
Ah, is that it? Is Seaswap too much of a lawyer?
It's true. No one will come to your aid if C-Swab is down. Who can read this contract? It's too long. Didn't read.
This is just a reimagining of Better Call Saul.
I really just imagined it was just like, nobody really wants to hit Kozlo, because, like, Kozlo's kind of an endearing, you know, individual in, like, a weird pyromaniac sort of way. C-Swap, on the other hand, C-Swap has a hittable face.
It's the beak.
It's a beak, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the beak. Also has a pretty nasty Rod of Retribution, which I know triggers when I hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, I have stuff to get away too.
You got
I have shield,
Thunderstep?
I have the redirect, I have a Rod of Retribution. I have a lot of things that I can do if I get hit.
I see something. You have things that you can do, though, on your turn. Rarely do we get back to your turn.
That's fair. I can't wait to Thunderstep after these 7 guys stop hitting me.
Oh, he's gonna multi-attack me? How many attacks does he have? Oh, 12? Alright.
Alright, everybody. Welcome back. It's Arctis time. We'll start off with a good banger tonight, because we are still mid-combat in the furnaces. Let's do this. Happy Monday, everybody! Welcome back to Arctis. Previously on Arctis, we were in the furnaces. Continuing in Arctis, we are still in the furnaces. However, we have unlocked the final door, defeated all 3 of the demonic tyrants that run the furnaces. Well, okay, you defeated 2 of them, and then 1 of them you made a pact with, but we're not going to talk about that.
Hey, we count those. That's a win.
That's a win. It's a social win.
It's true.
And as you open the door to the final room, you discovered the Black Abishai that is currently running the furnaces, minting soul coins to send back to the 9 hells. But the Abishai is not alone. He is accompanied by a swarm of Dretch, which have been crushed by Grebella's red dragon claws. But the Abishai is still not alone, as he has turned on a engine fueled by hellfire, which is on a crash course to run over C-Swab. Apparently. Nobody. Very excited. Nobody saw this coming. Nobody saw this coming.
Wait, isn't the thing in the black hole?
It is.
It is.
Okay, they can't see me.
You can't see anything right now. I mean, do cars see? Who knows? He's got them high beams.
Very hard to keep C-Swab alive. I threw up the best roadblock I have. Now it's in your hands.
You're trying hard? I feel bad now. I feel.
I threw up the best roadblock I have. It's me being a dragon.
Yeah, that's why he's going the long way around.
Well, Grebella is also like. What are you? 2 squares wide? 3 no, you guys are the same size. You are actually both 3 squares wide.
You can't just ask someone how many squares wide they are.
Ma'am, how wide are you?
I'm so thick. You saw that statue.
God, so thick. Alright.
With no exaggerations to the statue at all.
Man, I missed the statue. Someday we'll go back to it. Kaz is sitting in just a metric pile of healing potions, just non-stop crafting. Or maybe there'll just be one.
It's usually just one.
I was so
matter
busy
how
making
long
this
ago.
holds up. Fucking mysterious potion. What does it do? I don't know.
I still have potions from him that I just haven't figured out the right situation to use.
What does it do? It kind of tingles a bit.
And you got hit by one ability that broke a glass vial, and you're like, all right, goodbye, potion of healing, and not causes crystal Beppis. Rip.
It's a Beppis.
It is a
You
Beppis.
can't just ditch a Beppis.
It's so
Beppis.
It's some
good.
really weird
Look at
shit too.
Beppis.
I fucking knew you were gonna say that. My inventory doesn't want to load as a dragon though, so I have some other weird things.
It does not, because it is polymorphed along with your shape.
I am the potion now.
Can't wear potion.
Do the
You know-
dragons have pockets?
They do not have pockets.
No,
They're
this
not
dragon does
marsupial
not come with
dragons.
pockets. We're gonna have to fix that. Kozlo, Wangdoodle, I'm gonna need some pockets. Dragon pockets.
just a giant belt that shifts when you shift.
I was thinking more of like overalls, like big dragon overalls.
A little
Feels
somewhat
Oshkosh,
brand.
oh my gosh, on the front.
Big lady dragon Kagash, yep.
This
No.
is now in my fan art canon head. This dragon with overalls. Like, yeah, Oshkosh, bagosh.
Deliverance music plays in the background.
Oh god. Alright, everybody. It is combat time. We are in the thick of it. Top of the round, round 3. The Black Abishai has been sticking to the shadows and using their ability to meld in with the darkness. They've been sneaking around, but Rain has cast a massive black hole in the center of the furnaces, which has swallowed up pretty much all of the Hellfire engine. And because it absorbs all sound, you could no longer hear the engine noises that are emanating from the Hellfire engine. Just one of these days, it's just gonna pop out. Maybe. If it actually lives through the next couple of rounds of damage that the black hole is doing. Meanwhile, the Black Abishai has escaped, but because it is invisible, no one sees where it is currently going. So, let us resume. Top of the round, round 3, the Black Abishai's turn. The black hole has made it very difficult to maneuver, and he is about his potential. I'm going to have to. Grebella is about. Double. Okay. Word. Thinking? Feet. Okay. The Black Abishai is going to move. He is going to double move, and not use an attack. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'll be right back. 1 second. Just think about the Black Abishai. Just think about it. Just think.
Thinking about it, thinking about seeing it. Using the power of manifestation.
I mean, all we can do is think about him because we can't see him.
Yep.
Man, if only there was a Black Abishai here.
Oh my god, sorry. DM slammed like an entire thermos of water before the session. It has the bladder of a small child. Small, famished British child. Alright. The Black Abishai has moved. Oslo, you're up. Oslo? Oslo,
Yeah, I'm looking.
Mr. Low.
Low. Coslow.
So we can't see the Black Abishai, right?
Correct. He is currently stealth. He has not done anything to potentially compromise it, and his stealth check was 28.
Okay. And I can't see anything inside the black hole, including the giant car.
Correct.
And it was really only those like mine shafts to the right that we saw before the black hole went up. That is exits to this room. Yeah, I don't really think I can do much. So what I am gonna do is step back here. Cannon will step back here. And we're just gonna ready a good old blast in for if something pops out that door.
Okay.
Or comes into line of sight. I can only ready one action, right?
Correct.
So I can't do like my bonus action for the cannon. All right. In that case, if I see anything, I'm gonna ready a ray of frost, in fact. Or if something comes out that door.
Sounds good.
That
All
will
right.
do it.
Ready to action. Next up, the Hellfire engine. It is starting its turn in the black hole. Let me just double check. Difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn there must make a con save or take 8d10 force damage. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes the con save. This is a magical effect. You'll make it with advantage. 25?
He makes it.
He makes it. Half damage.
But he still takes 26 force damage.
Oof. The sounds of squealing metal can only be heard by the Hellfire engine himself. He attempts to vroom vroom out of the Dark Star. He cannot see anything. This is a big car. We are going to vroom in a direction. So this is difficult terrain. Okay, I have to do some math. This is 10, 20, 30, 40. He is still in it.
I already know exactly how this is going to play out. I already know.
We're gonna double move. 50, 60. Is he out? That's out. 70.
His double move is holy shit.
His base speed is 40. We will go all 80. And it looks like the car, as it is currently parked behind Grebella as it exits the Dark Star, does a little spin, faces the door with the flaming mouth wide open. And it looks like it's pulling backwards just a little bit. And Grebella, you kind of feel the engine just run over the tip of your tail. And it looks like it's gonna ram the wall and try and break through. But it cannot do it this turn.
I knew she was gonna pull some shit like it hits the wall, it turns. Oh, look, it's facing Sea Swab.
It is going to try and break through this wall. But it cannot, so it's going to have to wait.
Do
Grebella.
I see it enough to fire
Oh.
my ready to action?
Let's see. Yes, you definitely see it.
Okay. And we will
Do the thing.
do our Ray of Frost.
One blast, please.
2 blasts this time.
That'll miss.
Dang, that was a shitty roll.
It's a shitty roll. Solid 6. Sorry, Kozlo. Grebella.
Yeah, I'm just not very good with frost magic. That's all it is.
How do I turn myself around? I always forget how to do that.
If you click on yourself and you hold shift and then you use your mouse wheel, you can spin yourself around.
Hello.
You hear constant car noises. 'Cause I'm actually going to put those car noises in the appropriate spot. Vum, 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 vum. The back of the Hellfire engine is becoming superheated as you see it trying to muster up the strength to break through the wall.
Trying to decide. I think we try and melt it. Okay, it says I can't fire breath.
I do believe Fire Breath is on a recharge action. Let me just double check. Okay, it's charged. It's charged
I
by the heat
understand now.
by the heat of the furnaces. Yes, so if you use your Fire Breath at
Literally
the start
just
of the
had to
round,
sniff.
yeah, it should say like, oh, recharge, and if you roll I think it's a 5 or a 6 on a Fire Breath, then you will get that ability back. Oh lord, it's coming.
Oh boy. Alright.
Yeah, this might be an awkward cone, because all of your
Yes.
friends are also in front of it.
What? Oh my god.
Okay, the Black Abishai is also in that cone.
Yes.
Let me just double check on this save. He does have magic resistance. He'll save with advantage. So will the Hellfire Engine. Black Abishai crit saves. Hellfire Engine fails, but the Hellfire Engine is immune to fire damage and takes no damage. The Black Abishai, however, you just hear this off to your left, this screech, as suddenly the Black Abishai is overwhelmed with dragon fire. The Black Abishai saved for half and took 28 points of damage.
I think he's over there somewhere, guys. I just aimed away from the black hole because I figured nothing was in there anymore.
The smoke coming off of the Black Abishai's now completely burned away clothes reveals his position.
Oh, look, there he is.
You accursed lesser dragon! You're not even a real dragon. Oh god, it burns. Why does it burn?
Because I'm a real dragon, you dum-dum.
Fire tends to do that!
Damn you, borrowed power!
And that'll
Shit!
You say, "Damn, you've borrowed power." What is this?
Yes. He thinks I'm a
2020
fake
World of Warcraft
dragon.
forums.
Exactly.
basically.
Rain, you're up. You are affected by Blade Song and Mirror Image. You just saw the front doors of, the furnaces glow super hot as dragon breath suddenly goes off on the other side of the wall.
Okay. We're gonna go back over here. Yep, that's some shit. So this thing looks like it's like revving up to try and like burst through.
Yes.
The.
Yeah.
Okay.
You hear the black Abishai cursing.
No, don't move, you damn giant car! Quickly, break through! Run them down.
Okay. Rain is gonna cast Force Cage.
Is that illegal? An immobile, invisible. Okay, hold on. Invisible cube-shaped prison composed of magical force springs into existence around an area you choose within range. It can be at 20 feet on a side, made from half-inch diameter bars. A prison in the shape of a box can be 10 feet on a side. I'm assuming you are doing the 20 feet.
Yep, that's precisely correct.
Okay. Any creature that is completely inside the cage's area is trapped. Creatures only partially within the area or too large to fit inside the area are pushed away from the center until they're completely outside. Cannot leave it by non-magical means. If a creature tries to use teleportation or interplanar travel to leave the cage, it must first make a charisma saving throw. On a success, the creature that can use magic to exit the cage. On a failure, the creature cannot exit the cage and waste the use of a spell or effect. The cage also extends into the ethereal plane and cannot be dispelled by dispel magic. Okay, place your template.
Oh.
Uh,
It needs to, I guess. I don't know, I can't expand it, but
that's fine.
it's
Well-
bars.
He is definitely not trying to use teleportation or interplanar travel, but in case he did, he fails. He is stuck in a tiny glass box of emotion. Rain, all of a sudden, bars spring up around the Hellfire engine as it creeps backwards towards the Grebella's now smoldering mouth. And as it turns its wheels and presses up against the force cage, all you see is smoke and dust as the stone underfoot is being churned by its tank-like treads. And as it tries to push forward, it pushes against the force cage. The only sounds are the straining metal of the Hellfire engine as the cage is completely impenetrable. The wheels are just spinning. Grebella, you get a face full of smoke and soot, but nothing else.
So the other thing about it being bars is that you can shoot spells through it. So
And so can it.
And so can it. But have fun, guys. Rain goes back over here.
No, you've trapped it in front of the door!
Like, I don't know if it has, some kind of frontal cone, although with a mouth like that, I feel like it's gotta, so
Yeah.
Rain's not gonna stand in front of the door.
A dragon having a mechanical dragon, it all makes sense.
And actually, can I tweak this template to be exactly how I want it to be? I cannot. I want this to actually extend the extra 5 feet of the cage over here. On this side.
Let me see this little
So it
template.
extends.
So it's
I can't,
a 20-footer, right?
Yeah, so he's only 15 foot across, so I want just expand it like right this way. Basically, I want to be able to catch that one corner of the Dark Star. So, if somebody wanted to like boop him 5 feet to the right, he would be stuck in the Dark Star again.
Okay.
Somebody who has boop technology.
Boop and booping tech.
Rain does not, but if somebody did.
You know what? I'm gonna. Okay, we'll say that is 20 feet and covers
Right.
that other side. However, none of you can get in the room, and Grebella is now stuck in the room with both the Hellfire engine and the Black Abishai.
Like, it's not a foolproof plan. But you can teleport through it. You can teleport around it because you can see through
Oh,
it.
it's fine. They're stuck in here with me.
Oh shit. Okay.
This concludes Rain's turn.
Oh, I'm not sure how I feel about this. Sea Swab, you're up.
Make sure I don't die, guys. That's all I ask.
Alrighty. So just so I'm clear, right here on either side of like the door icon, this is all open, correct?
Everything is covered by bars right now. You can see through them, but you cannot walk through them.
Oh, everything is covered. Oh, everything's covered by bars.
That's the
Then when you
force
say
gate.
That's the
bars,
force gate.
okay. Okay, so then my next question would be, how wide apart are the bars?
They are...
They are half-inch
half an-
diameter bars spaced half an inch apart.
So,
Half an inch, okay.
this
You can
this
shoot
far
spells
apart.
through it.
Like, it's like
Okay.
looking through shutters.
Okay.
You can see, essentially only the Hellfire engine is taking up that entire fucking space.
That's fine. I'm gonna. All right, we're gonna play it a little safer here. We're gonna go against the grain, if you will. I'd like to insight check the cannon.
What would you like to know?
Is it vulnerable to anything?
No, but I will give you that it is, resistant cold damage.
Resistance to cold, immune to fire. Okay. And then I'm just gonna move right over here so I don't hit Kozlo. And I'm just gonna lightning bolt it right down the middle.
Oh, don't hit Grebella.
Oh, Grebella is right there, huh?
Remember,
Oh,
your
back
your template does have to emanate from you, so you position appropriately.
I'm gonna move a little bit more than first.
Okay. Totally fine, as long
Does
as you got
that-
the move to do it.
It clips the visual on her wing, but I don't know if that actually.
No, that does not hit Grebella. It doesn't. It
Okay.
only visually. She is exactly as wide as the Hellfire engine. It will make a dex save with advantage. It saves and takes half. Sea-Swab, you position yourself just enough so you could see through the bars and arc a lightning bolt right through them. It hits the Hellfire engine, and you can see the sparks of your lightning kind of arcing across the metal that the Hellfire engine is made of. But it seems to dissipate. Perhaps it's the bars, or perhaps it is just an off night. It only takes 15 damage.
That will. I'm gonna move further back actually for the rest of my move, and I'll end my turn.
Okay, sounds good. Top of the round, round 4. The Black Abishai, now completely irritated that he is walled off from the rest of the party, will decide to flap over. Let's see. Move. Can't read or write. That I'm squinting. That is 25 feet. That is more than enough. As he takes flight, and moves over towards Grebella's flank as she's distracted by the Hellfire engine.
You think yourself a true dragon, do you? Then you have no problem rejoining with Tiamat as intended.
As he pulls 2 wicked, curved scimitars from his side, he begins to slash into Grebella's leg. He is not invisible anymore, so he does not get advantage on this attack. But he does begin his furious assault. He is not in dim light or darkness. That is very bright there. You know what? He's gonna use a bonus action first. He's actually gonna cast darkness. That is a big fucking template. How big is this? 60 feet? Yeah, he will cast darkness. Yeah, he's gonna cast it right on top of both himself and Grebella. Right? Attached to self? No. 1 second. Alright, apparently that was trying to target literally everybody that exists. Second. Put it right. Not on the Hellfire engine. Yeah, right. Grebella, suddenly everything goes dark. Not see through this magical darkness. However, I do believe red dragons have blind sight up to 60 feet.
Mhm.
So you can still utilize your blind sight in order to sense where the Abishai is currently stepping. But the darkness persists. As I
So
still
do
hear-
I!
Ah!
That's just gonna be the go-to for today.
He is going to attempt to stealth. With advantage, because he's in the darkness. Grebella, make me a perception check, but not with disadvantage, because you have blind sight. You need to beat a 19. That's great!
I'm
That's-
so smart when I'm a dragon.
Ah!
I should just be a dragon.
Well, you know where he is. He will not get advantage on this attack. So he's just going to slash at you normally. He's going to target Grebella.
He tried so hard to get that advantage too, man.
He tried real hard. The first attack, a slash to the leg, Grebella hits, and you feel some sort of acidic ichor suddenly seep into your bones. Grebella, since you are polymorphed, you are not resistant to poison in this form, and you take 27 damage from the first slash. And you feel suddenly quite ill, as you are now poisoned.
Ugh.
Your attacks and your ability checks will have disadvantage while you are poisoned. He will attack 3 more times. This will also hit. The sharp pain in your leg extends to your knee now as the poison feels like it's becoming stronger. It courses through your veins and your heart begins to flutter. Your vision begins to swim. He will attack you 2 more times. That'll miss. The last hit goes even deeper, threatening to sever your knees from your shins. Does an additional 25 damage. Grebella, your left leg is absolutely suffering as you feel the sharp repeated attempts, plus the poison seeping into your veins, causing you to stagger, vision to become blurry. You hear the black Abishai chuckle. He dips into the darkness, not realizing that you can still see him. Grebella, you have absolutely tanked a massive amount of damage there. Oslo, you're up. Everything behind the the Hellfire engine is blanketed in darkness.
And that's a darkness that I don't see through, correct?
Do you have Devil's Sight?
I just have regular old goblin vision, whatever that does.
Let me just double check. Unless you have
dark
Devil's
vision.
Sight, then you cannot see through it.
Okay. So I can see, but I can see the Hellfire engine.
Oh yeah.
Alright. We have a target. I'm gonna tactically come back here.
That's probably fair.
We will have Cannon do its shooty stuff.
That'll hit. It's almost a crit. It takes 11 points of force damage as suddenly you hit the Hellfire engine and a massive dent just goes. Its wheels spin faster, but it presses up against the force cage and cannot be pushed back 5 feet.
I think I accidentally ended my turn by clicking on my icon at the top instead of my...
I do that constantly.
There you go.
My superpower, really.
We know that's immune. We're gonna try Ray of Frosting that again. See if the Hellfire engine hates frost damage.
Okay.
We're gonna roll even worse.
It hits one of the bars of the force cage and ricochets off.
All right. Well, then in that case, that'll end my turn.
Nice insight. Cool car.
No,
Cool
it's
car stuck in a force cage. Hellfire engine. Who is in front of the door right now?
In front of the door? Technically, nobody's in front of the door.
Okay, nobody's in front of the door. Seaswab, you were 30 feet away. Kozlo was 35 feet away. Okay. The Hellfire engine, stuck behind bars, suddenly stops spinning its wheels, and instead puts all of its energy into its open maw. It begins to glow brighter and brighter, and suddenly the heat superheats and the flames become blue. I'm just gonna link this in chat. There is a lot to it. The Hellfire engine will use one of the following options. I get to choose one or roll a d6. There is a sprayer, there is a flail, there is a thunder cannon, and he's going to choose to use the thunder cannon. The Hellfire engine targets a point within 120 feet of it that it can see. Each creature within 30 feet of that point must make a DC 20 dex save, or take 5d10 bludgeoning damage, plus 3d12 thunder damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful one. If this kills you, you will revive in the river Styx as a lemur in 1d4 hours. He is going to Thunder Cannon. He will put that template down. as I zoom out and position this properly. Slides. The thunder cannon, we're gonna put it right there. That should hit everybody. One moment, please. All right, dex saves from the crowd, please. And the cannon.
Is this a magical effect, I assume?
It is. Oslo saves. Rain does not. Ooh, double sevens. Cannon fails. All right.
As a reaction, I'm going to cast Absorb Elements.
Okay. I'm assuming you choose, let me just double check. It is going to be bludgeoning plus thunder. Are you going to soak the thunder?
Yeah.
Okay.
The lightning and the thunder.
The lightning and the thunder. Rain, DC 20 con save? Good lord! Alright, you maintain your concentration. Cannon fails, takes 40 damage. Rain, you fail, you take 40 damage. C-Swab, you succeed. And you absorbed elements. Oslo. Excuse me, C-Swab, you did fail. My apologies. You are resistant to thunder damage, that's why you took half. Oslo, you succeeded. You took half, so you only took 20 damage. C-Swab, for your absorb elements. Just double check, you have resistance to the triggering damage type. Okay, that did function properly, it looks like. Let me look at you real quick. Yeah, that is 100% correct. And the rest of the damage that you took there is bludgeoning, which you are not resistant to. The C-Swab. The Hellfire Engine's maw glows blue, and it blasts a line of thunderous damage onto C-Swab, Kozlo, the cannon, and Rain, and it just crackles across the room, surprising you at both its speed and its power. Suddenly, the Hellfire Engine's mouth stops glowing blue and returns to its normal fiery red as it ends its assault. Grebella, you're up! The engine can no longer crash through the wall, but apparently it can shoot lightning bolts. What do you do? Oh, Grebella, you're muted.
Sorry. God. I'm really hoping they can handle the fire engine, because I'm gonna die to this freaking Abishai if I don't do something about it.
The way polymorph works is once you lose your dragon HP, you'll revert to your normal form. You will not die.
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure you knew.
But still, would like to keep dragoning as long as possible. So...
also, Grebella, because it is the start of your turn, you can roll a 1d6 to see if you recharge your fire breath. Also, I believe on the fire breath it has like a little lightning bolt. If you click that, it should prompt it. Bring it up.
Let me change.
Also, be careful about scooting back. If you scoot back any, you're going to put your butt in that dark star.
Yes.
You cannot use your fire breath.
Let's go like this.
Hi.
The Abishai crosses its scimitars in front of your face.
Let's see how your fangs like the taste of my weapons.
Makes 3 rend attacks. Okay. Attack 1.
Make sure you only have the Abishai targeted. Looks like you have both targeted right now. Him and the Hellfire Engine.
Oh.
That'll hit! I will just revert the damage on the Hellfire Engine. Fine.
Yeah, I don't have it targeted, so I don't know what's happening.
It's fine. I'll just revert it. Go
I
ahead and roll
have
damage.
some weird stuff happening where it keeps opening up. Weird shit. Okay.
The Abishai will make a concentration roll. Is concentrating on darkness. It succeeds. I will revert the damage on the Hellfire Engine.
And then we go again.
And it looks like you get 3 rend attacks. So here's number 2. That'll miss. He swats away your incoming maw with a slice of his scimitar. Oh, plus 14 to hit. That'll hit.
Yeah, it keeps telling me to roll with advantage. I haven't been because I don't know why it would be doing that. So.
He will make a concentration roll. He succeeds.
Just for fun. Oh,
Oh, what would you like to know?
his health.
Sure. Okay, 1 moment, please. Grebella, are you sure you would want to move back into the Dark Star?
I don't know why. I definitely have something strange going on. Is that fine?
Yeah, that is out of it. What's happening?
Something is just like shifting and prompting things that I'm not touching. I don't know what it is.
Whenever you move, it will trigger an opportunity attack, and it was like because you were shifting into the Dark Star, that might have been it. Because you moved a couple times this round, and you moved out of his threat range momentarily, so that might have been it. Grebella, does that end your round?
Yes.
Right. Rain, you're up! The darkness persists. You cannot see anything past the Hellfire Engine. Except for the Dark Star, because you can see that in the corner here.
I'm gonna do an insight check on the engine.
Okay. What would you like to know?
Let's get its hit points real quick.
Ah. Battered and bruised, the Hellfire Engine is littered with dents and is still crackling occasionally from Sea-Swab's residual lightning bolt.
Okay. We're going to... Grebella's still in dragon form, so she's good for at least one more round, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and try Mind Sliver on the Hellfire Engine.
Okay. He will make this intelligence save with advantage. Fails because Carr is not smart. But you notice he is resistant to psychic damage. The engine is only semi-sentient.
Sort of don't want to blow that yet. Oh, weird. I just noticed that some of the save types on my spells are different now, so need to pay attention to that. Okay. We're going to... He did take psychic damage, though, so we're going to try... we're going to psychic lance him.
Okay. Int save with advantage, minus 1d4. He crits it, but he fails with a 12. Takes half damage from the psychic lance. He is resistant to psychic damage. And he is incapacitated until the start of your next turn.
All right, good, great. That was the point. Let's see.
The wheels suddenly completely stop spinning, and the mouth goes dark.
Rain's gonna go back there. And that'll be it.
Seaswab, you're up. You are still shaking off the residual effects of the massive lightning blast that the engine has unleashed upon you, Kozlo, and Rain. What do you do?
Seaswab would definitely, like, you know, not be happy that he's trying to use lightning against him. I am going to cast Storm Sphere.
Awesome. Also, let's see, the first time you hit with a melee attack on your next turn, he'll take extra damage, but I doubt you're gonna go up there and get into melee. Alright, Radius Central, dropping that Storm Sphere right on the door. He'll make a strength save with advantage. And he'll barely make it with a 16. He will take half damage from the Storm Sphere.
So...
But he is stuck in it.
Yep. He can't... It's difficult terrain, which I think he's locked in the cage anyway, so...
He's locked in the
even
cage.
if he somehow got out of that, it's all uphill. And then I will use my bonus action to cause a bolt of lightning to leap from the sphere and hit him.
Okay.
A ranged spell attack.
Your Storm Sphere should have that option. If you hit it again but don't consume the spell slot, it should bring up like Storm Sphere Bolt. And that should proc that particular damage.
It says does not exist.
The target or?
Oh, I think I detargeted him. Hold on, let me try.
Okay, make sure to resolve the Heart of the Storm first.
Does a 19 hit?
19 hits. Roll damage. Okay, another 50 as you summon the Storm Sphere. He strains against it, kind of pressing up against the bars. He is stuck in there like a rat in a cage. Suddenly, you command the storm to send another lightning bolt through the incapacitated engine. The engine begins to sputter. And the light in its mouth is quickly growing dimmer and dimmer as you send another arc through the engine. Takes another 15 points of To double check, lightning damage. And the amount of soot that it is spewing lessens considerably.
I will move further away, and in my turn.
Okay. Next up, the Black Abishai at the top of the round is locked into combat with Grebella. The two are enveloped in a veil of darkness as the Abishai, with the Grebella now facing him, adjusts himself and attempts to go for the throat.
You think you can handle another assault?
Oh, you think me just being a dragon's the only thing you have to deal with? It gets worse when I have my hook.
Pretender, I shall shed your scales, and then we'll see your squishy true form.
Squishy.
Oh no.
You're an idiot.
I'll kill you.
20 will hit. As he plunges a blade into your neck, you are still poisoned. And suddenly, your vision begins to swim as you can barely hold on to your polymorph effect. That'll hit. Grebella, this hit will knock you out of polymorph. Let me revert your transformation.
Mhm.
And I will put you in a appropriate spot.
There. That's so much better. Now that we've shed your scales, let's see just how strong you really are.
He swung twice. He will swing 2 more times. Grebella, I do believe you are immune to poison? Let me double check. You are resistant to poison.
When I'm raging, which I always am now.
You are always raging, okay. He will swing again. Grebella, however, I do not believe you have blind sight in your normal form. So you two are in darkness, and now that you have lost your draconic transformation, you cannot see him.
Yeah. It did prompt that, which is interesting.
Let's see, whether you are targeted by attack or makes a saving throw against an AoE, you can use the shield to create an immobile 5-foot emanation originating from you. When the emanation appears, any creatures or objects not fully contained within it are pushed outside it. The attack or area of effect that triggered the reaction has no effect on creatures and objects inside the emanation. Oh. You just bubble.
I'm
Okay.
bubble.
Wait, she's a paladin now? What is going on?
Yeah, Paladin for Azrael.
How long does this last? As long as you
Don't know.
maintain concentration up
It's a
to
concentration
1
thing, which
minute.
is new for Grebella. It probably won't go well, but you know.
Then I'm gonna put down template again. Templates on templates. The Abishai is pushed outside of your emanation. He stumbles backwards onto the rocks floating in the lava.
Ah! What is this? You cannot hide from me.
He swings another dagger. Excuse me, scimitar. Into the protective field. Pling! And it just goes ricocheting off. Let's see. Not fully contained or pushed outside of it. Any attack that triggered it has no effect on anything inside the emanation. Up to 1 minute, nothing can pass inside or out. You cannot be damaged by attacks or effects originating from the outside. Okay. Grebella, you raise your shield and a magical sphere forms around you, pushing the Abishai out. And as he swings his scimitar in a very cocky fashion, it goes ricocheting off of the emanation.
I'll crack your little egg, dragon. Don't you worry.
Oh, now I'm a dragon.
Since he is still inside his darkness radius, he is going to attempt to stealth. He's going to do so with advantage. Okay. And he becomes invisible once again. Grebella, you cannot see him anyway. But all you hear from the outside of the bubble is, "Come out. I've got just a little treat for you."
Is it pasta?
You can't hide in there forever. Kozlo, you're up.
All right. We go the old faithful. We shoot the thingy. Shoot the car.
Shoot the car, okay? That'll hit. Another close, almost crit. 17 force damage, and you hear the car goes bang against the force cage. It cannot be pushed back 5 feet. The light in its mouth continues to dim, only becoming a candle flame flickering in the back of its cavernous tube-like mouth. What is Kozlo doing?
Kozlo is giving up on Frost. He tried it for a second, but it's just not his thing. So we're gonna ring the bell instead.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Ring my bell. So you cannot take any actions, bonus actions, reactions, no concentration. It will have advantage on this because it's magic resistant. Fails double sevens. Excuse me, Kozlo. As you send the sound of the bell reverberating through the cage, the engine begins to vibrate. And it shakes against the cage like pennies in a metal can. And suddenly it begins to break apart. The soot-spewing exhaust pipes fall off. The mouth and the hinged jaw fall down and clang against the stony ground. The wheels fall off, and its burning inner core just goes as it is exposed in the material plane's air. Nothing is left inside the cage but scattered parts, unable to be held together with their hellfire again. Kozlo, does this end your round?
Yes.
Parts in a cage.
No! My precious, my beautiful creation! Damn you!
Grebella, you're up. You're in a bubble. You're in the dark. All you hear is the Abishai.
Damn you! Damn you!
Well, this is what happens when you focus on calling me a fake dragon instead of your beautiful creepy.
She's just taunting him at this point, trying to get him to come back out. I'm gonna hold an action of boopage, for lack of a better term, and let everybody know over the Connect that I cannot see them anymore. So
Okay. And you cannot attack outside of that emanation, but you are safe while you are in it.
yeah.
Rain, you're up. You hear the strong rattling of metallic pieces breaking apart and now sit dormant inside of the force cage.
Measurements here. Okay.
And I believe that storm sphere will hurt you if you walk into it.
Oh, will it?
Let's see.
Can I get a confirm C-swab?
Spell remains each creature in the sphere when it appears, or that ends its turn there. That is.
Yeah, as long as it ends its turn in the sphere, it'll take damage, so you...
All of this space is difficult terrain.
Oh yeah, sorry, all the spaces are... Yeah.
Okay, so there is. Let's see. Trying to see if there's any way for me to get through. Okay. Rain is going to drop the Dark Star.
Okay. You can just right-click the buff and it should take the template with it.
There we go. Delete, not disable. Don't know what the difference between those two are, but
Some things you can turn on, and like Grebella's wings, for example, you can just turn them off. And you turn them on again.
okay.
Delete would be like, I end this effect.
Okay. Rena's gonna go. Five, 10, 15 to here. And she is going to just make sure I got my measurements right. Yeah, perfect. She is going to Starlight Step.
Okay. 30-foot
Right
teleport.
here.
Nice. Very nice. There's just a
And-
bubble of pure darkness in the middle of the furnaces.
Yeah. Actually, I can take care of that. Well, Rain will dispel magic on it.
Rude. That's so rude! The darkness is dispelled. Rain, if you want to see the Abishai, you need to make a perception check and beat a 26.
I don't know if I can beat that. If I roll a natural 20, I can.
Seems good. Cannot see.
Cannot see him. That's fine.
You do see Grebella shield up, surrounded in a shimmering magical force, and you do not see the Abishai in it.
Cool. Grebella,
Yeah.
why are you in a bubble?
I needed to get it away.
Okay, but when did you get bubble technology?
Oh, it's that shield we got off of, my former mortal enemy.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Well, okay,
cool.
Rain is going to go 20. What did I say? I moved 15. Rain is going to go up 25 feet with her prismatic dragon wings and hover.
Okay. You were 25 feet in the air.
That will conclude this episode of Rain's turn.
T-Swap! Bottom of the round, you're up. You're concentrating on Storm Sphere. The Hellfire engine is destroyed.
Okay, I'm going to... Can I choose to just stop concentrating on Storm Sphere?
Yep. You would just be like, yeah, I end concentration.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. You can right-click your concentrating Storm Sphere buff, and it will remove both the template and your Storm Sphere.
Is that with delete or disable? I know we just had this conversation, but I've already
It's
forgotten.
Delete.
It's delete.
Okay. This is... 25. Right here.
Yep.
Oh my god, there's just car parts everywhere.
In a box.
Grebella, you owe me a 10-second Hellfire engine.
What? Why?
Terrible joke. So the Abishai is hidden, right?
He is hidden. You cannot see him.
Alrighty. Well, I can try and nat 20 this.
Everybody's gonna have to try.
Halfway there. Alrighty, Sea Swap will, he's gonna hold an action. He's gonna hold he's gonna hold a Sorcerer's Burst for, if he sees the Abishai.
Okay.
And that'll end Sea Swap's turn.
Now that you have formally ended your turn, I will, as a DM, remind you that you have a ring of detect invisibility. Top of the round, round 5.
Damn.
It's a good time to look through those bags.
This is a good time to look through these bags.
Because Grebella could probably kill this, but she needs to be able to see it.
The Abishai, let's see, 5.
It was lower than half health, so.
25. Because he can do it at will, the Black Abishai is going to cast Darkness again. And he's going to put it... Ooh, it's a 15-foot radius sphere. It won't reach Rain. Requires no spell components or concentration. But that doesn't mean he gets to... It is verbal? Okay, it's verbal, so I will, since he has to speak to cast this spell, I will allow both Rain and Grebella, not Sea Swab because you are blocked by a wall. Rain and Grebella, make me a perception check with advantage.
He's not just like, he doesn't just break his stealth by casting a spell.
He's going to, but he's also going to probably restart.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So for a moment, as he casts the spell, you can see him. He has moved away from Grebella and is moving towards Rain's position. He is then going to cast Darkness. He is going to end his previous concentration of the previous dark. And he's going to cast it again. And he's going to cast it... Rain, are you going to counterspell?
No.
Nope. Okay. He is not going to attach it to himself. And then he's going to re-stealth with advantage. Rain, you can hear him in the darkness, even though you cannot currently see him. As you hear him breathing heavily from his wounds. You do know his position. Grebella, you do not.
Yeah. Bubble too thick.
Bubble too thick. Oslo, you're up.
kind of. Can I actually step up here?
You
Or is
cannot
there-
go through the force cage.
Okay, the force cage is still there.
You can shoot through it because you can see through it, and it's but I can't just make it go away easily at the moment.
Kozlo is just kind of looking around. I assume that I still can't see the Abishai.
Nope, he is blocked by darkness.
Okay. Well, I guess I wait out here. If I see anything, I will ready a bell for anything.
Okay.
I guess I'm waiting here.
Grebella, you're up. You are still in the bubble.
I am going to move.
You cannot move through the
Near?
force cage.
Oh, I keep forgetting
That
that.
whole ass
There.
square you cannot move through. Also, if
Then-
I believe if you move, you end the Shield of the Cavaliers effect. Let me just double check.
Probably.
Immobile 5-foot emanation. Yeah, so if you move out of it, you are effectively stopping the effect. Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I'm gonna end your concentration on it.
Well, I wanted to go by rain. I guess I could.
Rain is floating 25 feet up in the air currently. You can also do
That's not a problem.
Hey, dragon wings are
I'm
on.
gonna go more like here. I don't want to be directly on them.
Dragon wing gals.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hold action of swinging that hook.
Until he gets in range, or until you can see him, or what is?
Yes.
Be more specific. I need a
Until I can see him.
till you can see him. Okay. Okay. 1 second. Turn on your wingies. The wingies are on. Grebella, you've only used 20 feet of movement. Do you want to go up since you have your wings on?
Yeah, we'll do that.
Let's see. So you can go up to 40 feet up.
I'll go around where, I'll go 20 feet up instead of 25. That
What?
way she looks like a better target.
Okay.
Whoa, but also understandable.
Trying to help that rain out. I can't see.
All right. Does that end your round, Grebella?
Yeah.
Okay. Rain, you're up. Darkness has enveloped the Abishai, but you can hear the stones of the furnace crunching around underfoot. Although you cannot see him, any attacks against him would be with disadvantage. You are also you have force cage ups.
So there's this really neat thing that I found. Very subtle change buried in the depths of the 2024 spell changes that I think has relevance here. Let me double check and make sure this is actually the right spell. Okay, the spell says something different. Let me double check the actual 2024 D&D Beyond.
I can also look to see if
Alright.
that is the 2024 version. What are you looking at?
Find familiar. I believe the 2024 seeing through its eyes is a bonus action. Yeah. Additionally, as a bonus action, you can see through the familiar's eyes and hear what it hears until the start of your next turn, gaining the benefits of any special senses it has. In the new D&D Beyond 2024 text under a telepathic connection.
Okay. The familiar rolls its own initiative and acts on its own turn. Okay. Are you summoning Eco?
I mean, Eco's always around. I'm not casting Find Familiar again.
Yeah, you still
I'm
have
just gonna, I'm gonna use my bonus action to give myself blind sight of 30 feet.
That's rude. That's rude.
You have a guy who has at-will darkness. Who's rude here? Who's
Me.
really the rude
It's
one?
me. It's me. You summon your connection to you and your magical bat, who is hiding in the folds of your cloak, and with a squeak, he gives you the power of blind sight. And now the stones that crunch underfoot of the Black Abishai become waves of sound that you can now perceive, effectively nullifying the darkness.
Since I beat his stealth check, does that mean I know where he's at? I can see him?
You can.
Cool. So that was my bonus action. Let's see. We're gonna throw our last lance at him.
Ooh, I hate this. I hate this ability.
I mean, it's that or just actually, like, try to hit him, but I think this is the better chance of trying to break his concentration.
That'll hit. He needs to make a DC 14 concentration save.
Well, doesn't it just kill his... Isn't incapacitate kill concentration now?
Oh, it does. The darkness disappears. It ends. He is no longer invisible to the rest of the party. Although Kozlo is currently out of line of sight of the Abishai, so he can actually not see him.
Rain just kind of, like, tilts her head to the side, says, I see you.
The Abishai would normally say something nasty, but I'm not sure. Incapacitated means speechless. You cannot speak. He just lolls
mean I
back
can
and forth.
run in and hit him?
Rain is going to fly over here and fly down beneath, or right beside him.
Just to interrupt real quick, Grebella, you are too far away. As your held action, you cannot move and act. You can only act. But now that you could see him, unfortunately, you are 20 feet in the air and you are too far away.
So Rain flies behind him and tries to leave him exposed for Grebella to finish this guy off.
Ooh, I don't like this. All right,
That's it. It's best I got.
C-Swab, you're up. Bars of the Force Cage are preventing you from entering the room. However, if you move possibly 1 or 2 squares to your left, you might be able to see what's going on.
Okay. After C-Swab wallowed in shame, he read his ring of detect invisibility, and it wouldn't have done any good because you have to be within 30 feet.
Womp. You are currently 30 feet away from the Black Abishai. How inconvenient.
I am now.
In the previous spot, that is 30 feet, yeah. Exactly. Literally exactly 30 feet.
But also, where I ended my turn, I wouldn't have been able to see him anyway.
Yeah, the wall's the wall.
The rules are the rules, and the facts are the facts.
But now, as you look into the room past the half-inch thick bars, you see the Abishai lolling back and forth. The darkness is gone, and Rain has positioned herself into a premium position.
So C-Swab will definitely look at him and see that he's incapacitated, and do the equivalent of coming up and smacking both your hands together on somebody's ears.
Wappa! Okay. That's gonna suck, because I'm not sure what he can do about that. No actions, reactions, no concentration. Okay, he gets advantage on this just because he's magic resistant. Con save. He succeeds. He takes half damage from the shatter as the loud noise rings out through the room. He takes 4 points of, I believe it's force damage? No, it's thunder damage.
Thunder damage, yep. And then I will, that'll just end my turn for now. I'll let Grebella finish him.
Ooh, how nice of you. Black
Hopefully.
Abishai is incapacitated. This lasts till the end of Rain's next turn?
It's the start of my next turn.
Start your next turn, okay. He cannot do anything. He cannot move while incapacitated, right?
Didn't
look.
used to be able to.
You can crawl like a
Because it's
dog. I don't know.
Because it's a move action, so I think like that falls under actions.
Oh, yep. He cannot. Kozlo, you're up.
I guessed correctly on where to move to see this guy.
You are currently 50 feet away from him.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Cannon does a shoot.
Oh yeah, 120 feet of power. Let's go.
Cannon does a miss.
Cannon misses the stationary target as the bars are just too thin to get through. Like Abishai staggers.
Oslo, ring a bell.
60-foot range. It's pretty good. Advantage on this. Magic resistant. Oh, 4 and a 3. 12 is not gonna do it. And he cannot even clap his hands over his ears as suddenly blood oozes from his little ear holes as the incapacitated Abishai takes 12 points of radiant. Is yours radiant?
Necrotic.
Necrotic damage. All right. Rain, the dolorous and familiar sound of the bell being tolled echoes through the furnaces. The Black Abishai just manages to cough out a little bit of blood. Good insight check.
Yeah, and Kozlo standard insight check.
Does it end your round, sir?
Yeah.
Grebella, you're up. You are 20 feet in the air, flapping. You are raging. What do you do?
Gotta land in front of him on the ground.
On the ground, 0 feet.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm a true dragon. You're not a true. Me. You know, this is my favorite part, is when they can't talk shit back.
The DM is making this face. My favorite part, talking shit back. That'll hit.
And then I also need to throw a little radiant damage on there, which I'm sure feels freaking great to this guy.
His scales and flesh audibly sizzle as the radiant damage takes hold. He cannot even mutter out a grunt as he stands there, staggered.
Well, one more time.
She just smiles at him like, I'll show you who's a real dragon. I don't even need to be one.
His unfocusing
What was it about
eyes.
me becoming squishy?
That'll hit! 13 points of damage, not enough to kill him! As you batter him with your soul hook, his scales are unnaturally hard, and he still stands.
I don't have any bonus actions, so Rain, it's gonna be on you. That'll end my turn.
Rain, you're up! You are.
Okie dokes.
The Abishai is no longer incapacitated and fucking just whirls on you like. Death!
Sorry, you are being a
Destruction!
dick.
I'm gonna get beat up by girls that are good at things, a queen and a dragon? Man.
shall
I
tell
think
you.
it's super advantage.
Oh god! It'll hit!
Hell yeah.
I'll tear your hearts from your.
Nope, you're not gonna do any of that.
As he looks down, Rain's rapier thrust through his heart as he mentions ripping out your own. He just claws at it, just pathetically almost, and looks up at Rain and then back at Grebella. Pretenders. All of. And he falls forward onto the sword as it is driven entirely through his chest. Grebella, you see the tip of Rain's rapier sticking out from his back on the other side as he slumps to the ground.
Bella just gives the thumbs up to Rain.
Yeah. Oh, we're just pretenders. We don't know what we're doing.
I don't even know what that means. He's not a real dragon either. He's just
No,
some
it's just
demon
like a
hopped up on Tiamat blood.
right. Isn't that like just a chunk of another dragon? Isn't that how that works?
So here's an awkward thing. Rain's about to be hella tapped because I can't make that force cage go away, guys, once it's up, short of disintegrating it. So, Zorch.
Oh my god! Okay, Rain, you spend the spell slot.
I spend the disintegrate.
Yeah.
You send it. The force cage disappears entirely, and there is only bits of metal left inside from the Hellfire engine.
Something tells me that Wang Doodle would love to get some parts from that engine.
Oh, we got a Kazo to do that.
Just scoop it all up into a bag with those rubber tubing.
What were we told that having from the Abishai would be good against Tiamat? Was it just like its head?
His essence.
His essence. Well, that sounds like a magic-y person thing.
Also, I heard there was soul coins.
Yeah.
They were making soul coins. I don't know. You might want to go check the actual forgeries.
Clearly, he would have a stack somewhere that he held, right? Maybe an original pressing. Perhaps a rare, one-of-a-kind soul coin.
A rare one.
Rain, the essence of Tiamat that has been injected into this once humanoid creature now coalesces into a pitch black obsidian shard that you pick up off of the Abishai's body.
Neat. I grabbed it since I'm usually the one who grabs the weird, creepy shit.
Yeah, no. Grebella's heard the word Tiamat. She's 10 miles away. At any moment, she possibly can be about this.
The combat.
There are a lot of egg sacs in here as well.
There are. The combat with the Abishai. Over. Nothing left but the bodies of burnt dretch, pieces of the Hellfire engine, and now the coalesced essence of the Abishai that Rain now holds in her hand.
We could also get rid of my...
I'm going to turn off my mirror image because I don't want to have a seizure. I mean, it can just all go off. It's fine. It's going to wear off in a minute anyway. So yeah, they were forging stuff here. Anything neat on the forge? They were using brass, I think I heard.
Now that the Dretch are no longer manning it, whatever has currently been forged in the forge is useless beyond repair. The forges have cooled, without anybody manning them. You do see that there are a pair of doors on the east side of the room, where the mine carts normally lead.
We should probably Zorch all these egg sacs in here first before we move on. Rain will assist Kozlo in the endeavor since they're all over with Ray of Frost, if that helps.
We will say for good measure that you are Zorching the egg sacs. As you begin to clear the room, any eggs that are currently still in the forges are meticulously taken care of. Heroes. The stone golem just set to worker mode, who is pushing the carts around for storage purposes, go dormant. Their master is no longer.
Well, do we want to go through these doors then?
Do I want to? No. Do I know we need to? Probably.
Alright, which one you want me to open first?
Let's do the north one, because you're right there.
I have bad news, we need your key.
Right, that makes sense. Okay, fair enough.
If you want to unlock it and then I open it, we can do that.
I'm hitting K. Is K not the unlock?
Key should be used. Keep it. Do you use the furnace master key?
I do, I guess.
Door unlocked.
Yeah, because the other ones are all in the other door now, so.
Inside, a veritable treasure trove, Grebella, your iconic senses are piqued. As this is the holding where most of the gold that has been accumulated from the Pechs servitude has been gathered. Treasures, boxes, gems and jewels, all stuffed here for future repurposing.
I'll go ahead and hit the split for the currency for everybody.
Yeah.
Grebella, you can take the. It says it did not respond to request. Did y'all get gold?
Oh my god.
I did.
It seems like it.
Yeah, it looks like we did. You can have the
gems.
loose change, the 1 gold, the silver, and the copper.
So nice of you, Rain.
I mean, Grebella gets like the dragon share, right?
Yeah.
There is a sapphire, a diamond, a ruby, and a topaz.
If
You have spells that require diamonds, right?
Yeah, if nobody else explicitly needs diamonds for something, I do need diamonds for spell components.
Yeah.
I don't.
We'll grab the others, and you take the diamond. There you go.
I can use a lot of different gems but diamonds are like the one specific one.
You stuff
Diamonds are
your
your best
pockets
friend.
full of gold and gems.
Is there 1 copper here? No, I picked it up. It's just being.
It still leaves a thing around, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's just the placeholder copper. You have looted the treasury. There's another door to the south, still unexplored.
Do you think they're all like this?
Grebella's excited.
It's a
can all
gilded
hope.
dretch roll for initiative.
Finally.
Kay is not working on this one either.
Well, we'll say you pop in the furnace key. Inside this room are 3 rotted-looking chests and a large chest in the center of the room.
Well, here's some more loot.
Oh.
Inside this chest, you find some curious things. A vial that looks like it's filled with blood. And a flask made of crude iron. 1 second, actually. There are 4 soul coins.
You got
Okay,
coins! Please, Rob.
Oh,
A set of armor and a book.
I feel like this book should probably go to Sea Swab. It's a permanent charisma boost book, which I think is a thing you want.
Oh.
Rain, for posterity's sake, I'm assuming we're going to identify these items.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go over them one by one. We'll start with the Bloodwell vial. This Bloodwell
This
vial
is a sea
requires
swab.
attunement by a sorcerer. To attune to it, you must place a few drops of your own blood into it. It cannot be opened while your attunement to it lasts. If your attunement ends, the blood turns to ash. You can use it as a focus, and you get a +3 bonus to spell attack rolls and to saving throw DCs of your sorcerer spells. In addition, when you roll any hit dice to recover hit points while you are carrying the vial, you can regain 5 sorcery points. Property of the vial cannot be used again until the next dawn.
I don't know, guys. It doesn't. Yeah.
That's definitely one of you two. I'm
Yeah,
curious about the
I'll take it.
leather. But
I don't think I can wear
Tome.
leather.
yeah.
The iron flask is a curious and a powerful one that is very, very, it looks very plain from the outside. The iron bottle has a brass stopper. You can use an action to speak the flask's command word, targeting a creature that you can see within 60 feet. If the target is native to a plane of existence other than the one that you're on, the target must succeed on a DC 17 Wisdom save or be trapped in the flask. If the target has been trapped by the flask before, it has advantage on the saving throw. Once trapped, a creature remains in the flask until released. The flask can only hold one creature at a time. The creature in the flask does not need to breathe, eat, drink, or it doesn't age. You can use an action to remove the stopper and release the creature from the flask. The creature is friendly to you and your companions for 1 hour and obeys your commands for that duration. You give no commands or give it a command that is likely to result in its death. It defends itself but otherwise takes no actions. At the end of the duration, the creature acts in accordance with its normal disposition and alignment. An identify spell reveals the creature that is inside the flask. The only way to determine the type of creature is to open the flask. A newly discovered bottle might already contain a creature chosen by the DM or determined randomly. Rain, there is a creature inside this flask.
Uh-oh.
Is it Grandpa? I feel like it might be Grandpa.
Oh no.
Weird racist Grandpa.
Let's see. I'm gonna give this one to Kozlo. Kozlo, roll me a D100.
Oh dear.
There's a night hag inside of this flask.
No fucking way.
Oh god,
What
get
is
that
it?
away from me!
How did she get here?
Is this so
Now,
am I
Rain,
taking the weird creepy thing?
Rain, you only know
Good
that there is
save.
something inside of the flask, but
Oh, we don't know that. Okay.
you do not know what it is.
Okay. Well, I think I don't know if anybody here wears armor, but that armor could go to you, Grebella. If that's something you want, that definitely seems good.
Artificers can also wear studded.
Oh
I was
shit!
gonna say,
Does
this is
Kozlo
a
need
near a
some?
Kozlo thing, and Kozlo might need it more than I do.
Yeah, if Kozlo needs armor, that's really good armor.
Yeah. I'm gonna take 1 soul coin, because I don't think I have one. And I feel like it's one of those things that it's good for people to have.
I had all of them from before, and we spent 1. We used 1 as a bargaining to get past.
Yeah, there's
The guys.
3 more.
So these soul coins, because you are now getting more used to them. Rain, as you identify the soul coins, it is dangerous to carry these things. To hold a soul coin is to feel the soul bound within it, overcome with rage or fraught with despair. An evil creature can carry as many soul coins as it wishes. A non-evil creature can carry a number of soul coins equal to or less than your constitution modifier without penalty. If you carry more of them, you will have disadvantage on your attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
My constitution modifier, you said?
Yes.
4, so I can hold a few.
So you can hold up to 4 without feeling the effects.
How about you, C-Swab? Are you okay? I assume you probably don't want to hold any more then, if that's the case.
Probably not. Yeah.
Probably a good call.
My con is 6.
Oh,
What?
that's
Your con
Wow.
modifier or your con?
No, his modifier is +1. Don't let him for you.
I read it wrong.
well, Kozlo, do you want this armor? It doesn't require attunement either. It's just
C-Swab, I just want to point out one thing. You are carrying more soul coins than you should.
Yeah.
You do not feel the effects of this.
Huh.
is C-Swab not a good guy?
Or
Or I have.
Secret Ginger.
wow.
Soul to corrupt.
Secret
Wow.
You know, like those chickens that are like all black and have no pigment or whatever. That's like me. That's the version of Ginger.
You're
You
a
are
secret
the
chicken.
dark chicken.
You're a Vanta black chicken? Is that what's going on here?
Yes.
So C-Swab, you've been carrying. I think you have like 3 or 4. How many soul
I have
coins? do you
3 or 4. Yeah.
You straight up do not feel the effects of them. Rain, now that you've identified these soul coins, that's curious. At the very least. The first assumption is C-Swab is an evil creature. But he's not.
Well, we did see his memory in the ice library where you made that bargain with that devil. He might be.
Oh,
he might be
that's
evil.
right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it
Well,
was
I mean,
gonna be my curator's monocle, but that just is infernal resistance.
Well, anyway.
We're not gonna think about this.
A
alright?
mystery that may need to.
So I
Well,
should just take all the
you
soul
know.
coins then?
If you want, I don't have a problem with you being the soul coin collector. It feels on brand. You are the master of coin.
Also,
Yeah,
your
I'm-
mantle of the curator will allow you to cheat death by spending a soul coin.
Oh yeah, so you should definitely keep all the soul coins. You should totally keep them all. Cool.
Here's another thing, C-Swab. A soul can also be freed from the soul coin by destroying the coin that contains it. A soul coin has 19 AC, 1 hit point for each charge it has remaining, and immunity to all damage except that which is dealt by a hellfire weapon or an infernal war machine's furnace. Something like the hellfire in. Freeing the soul is a good act. But yes, you can potentially free the souls that are inside of these.
Interesting.
So I'm reading here, and it says, the souls of lawful evil creatures released from soul coins typically emerge from the river Styx as Lemur devils. Now, I noticed that it doesn't say always. It says typically.
Mm-hmm.
Would C-Swab's knowledge of all of this soul coin stuff give him any more insight into what that means?
So evil souls tend to go to the river Styx, and they're funneled to their eventual endpoint in death. Depends if they're evil because they've followed a specific demon, then they're enslaved by that demon in eternal servitude. So typically, if you free them, then they would go down that river to their final judgment. Creatures like Narcissa have prevented that thing by, say, locking the souls away in an ice prison. If you have a way to prevent the souls from funneling to the river Styx, and you are able to manipulate that, say by a book of soul stealing, that could circumvent this whole thing. So
All right,
theoretically,
for the sake of argument right now, C-Swab is playing Schrodinger's soul coin,
yeah.
in that while it remains in the soul coin, it is both good and evil, so...
It'd definitely be something to do when our rain is functional.
So theoretically, you could free a soul, and if it is a good soul, and you trap it in your soul book, this is an evil act. But you would gain an ability similar to what Kozlo would do with Vanix's soul. Vanix's soul is an evil soul. Kozlo trapping it, not necessarily an evil act, but it's not necessarily a good act either. But he has essentially prevented that soul from going to its final destination.
I do remember that I said that C-Swab would not use the soul book ever, as he views that as, like, evil and, like, for lack of a better term, I feel like that's, like, dirty magic. So, like, I've already committed to not ever using the soul book, so I feel like I only carry it because it's taboo to do soul magic in Maginox, and that I wouldn't want somebody else to have it. But I did say I wasn't going to ever use the soul book, just as like a personal.
Yeah, Kozlo
front to it.
has.
Kozlo has, but Seaswab was. He's like, I'm not going to ever. I would never do this.
Yeah.
I'm only here to provide temptation and possibility.
And occasionally kill C-Swab.
And occasionally kill C-Swab, yes. But if you wanted a lot of power very quickly, you could free a lot of lawful evil souls, take all of their abilities, and prevent them from ever getting into the hands of their demon monsters.
But if everybody recalls the Master of Temptation over here, the Book of Soul Stealing says there's a 50-50 chance that the souls are released from the book, and they transform into the creatures they once were, and appearing within 10 feet of you, and they will seek revenge and immediately attack.
Okay. There's always a chance something could go wrong. I think it's like a 5%
Yeah, 50-50.
chance.
It's 50-50.
It's 50-50. It either happens or it doesn't.
So, while Seaswab will maintain the coins because they don't, do anything to him, I mean, I would probably, maybe ask it a question. I didn't know I could do that, but...
Let's see.
It says, query, I can telepathically ask the soul a question and receive a brief telepathic response which you can understand. The soul knows only what it knew in life, but it must answer you truthfully to the best of its ability.
Do you want to do that?
No.
Okay.
Does use a charge.
Use a charge.
They only have limited charges.
This is who wants to get drunk and play Decipher the Soul Coin cryptic message.
And the answer might be cryptic, though.
Yeah, that's why the game is you got to figure it out.
Yep.
It's like code words, but with probably evil people. Okay, I'm just asking, doing a real quick roundtable. I assume nobody wants this flask with mystery soul stuck inside.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a note that there is a night hag stuck inside of that. 1 second.
I'll put it in the bag of holding for safekeeping, and we'll figure it out later then.
Okay. The note has been noted. As you all talk about the treasure, quick bio break. 2 minutes. Be back. 2 minute bio break. You're back.
A good call.
Rain, are you still here?
Yeah, what's up?
I realize now that you got the, you owe me a 10-second Hellfire Engine. I saw your post.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a good way of just constantly keeping track of what items I have so I can I have so many random items that's always trying to hard to find, having to read through them for every situation I'm in.
I mean, I don't know how many random items you have. Maybe try giving yourself some kind of note cards or something like that of generally what you have. But yeah, this is kind of the thing with playing both a caster and just acquiring a lot of random loot. You kind of have to remember all the random shit that you have at some point.
I have 2 different types of soul coins. That's why I didn't know about all this other stuff.
You do.
Oh, are they actually 2 different types?
Yeah, one is not super
One's
labeled.
One's loot and one's a trinket.
Yeah, but they are essentially.
I mean, that's also what attunement helps with, right? Attunement helps you
In fact,
have
Seaswab,
fewer things to pay attention to.
I'm gonna remove your vanilla coins. Loot. Soul coin, 4. Okay, I'll delete those.
I should have 7 then.
I have 7. Okay. Done and done.
Is that your name, or are you telling me you're done talking?
Done and done. I'm done, he's done.
Well, also though, like there's stuff that I got that was relevant when I needed it. Like I have this Candle of the Deep for when we went into the abyss, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I don't know if I need it, but I never know if I will need it, right?
Sure.
I mean, those are like consumable type things. Like those are just kind of good to have in your back pocket. And
Also, you have permanent storage on the Audacity if there's stuff that you want, like, offload your ship.
That's true.
Yeah, but then the second I leave it in there, you're gonna make me wish I didn't.
That's also true.
That's D&D, baby! Woo!
That's why Rain has a bag of holding.
Yep. You do have in that chest in front of you still 2 items, the studded leather and the tome.
Can sorcerers wear studded leather?
No.
I don't know. Okay.
So
that's probably like a Kozlo or Grebella only thing, and then the tome is
Wangdoodle.
either a Sea Swab or a Kozlo. Wangdoodle's not here.
He technically is here because he's in your bag of holding.
Is the night hag in the room with us right now?
It's Schrodinger's night hag.
We need to dump this night hag out so we can put Wangdoodle in the flask. That's what we need to do.
Oh god.
Just like a Pokeball for a Wangdoodle.
I choose
Wangdoodle,
you.
I choose you.
He could develop this himself, probably.
Whoever's gonna pick up the armor should do so. And I'm assuming C-Swab is going to take the book.
Yeah, I guess I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab the armor.
That's where I'm greedy and I. CLC.
I feel like you getting more charisma is probably like just best. I know Kozlo can also use it though for his warlock spells. That's why I wasn't like totally sure, but
Yeah.
It's definitely more useful for like I have warlock stuff that needs charisma, but the rest of my stuff uses intelligence. I think everything C-Swab does uses charisma.
yeah. So that plus that necklace, actually, that's a huge upgrade for your spell, C-Swab.
Yeah.
It's like a +3 to your save DCs. Actually, it's +4, right? Because you get +1 from just your charisma going up too. So yeah, that's really good.
And I'll wear this armor so that I continue to not take damage most of the time.
I just need to be able to attune to more than 3 things because getting rid of stuff is the hardest part.
Yeah. Well, that's what resonant gems are for. If you're sitting on any resonant gems, you can combine your stuff one time.
Kozlo, by the way, picks up this armor, immediately just strips naked and puts on the new armor.
Okay, I'm
Oh
gonna
my
have to
God.
have. I'll probably ask. I'll do it next week before we start because I do have a resonant black diamond.
I would suggest
really good at
combining 2 things that you have to attune to into one thing.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's. I just pick 2 things and I can combine them.
Yeah, just let Christina know and she'll just smash them together.
Ooh, okay.
Wait, why does it say I'm not proficient with the studded leather +3, but I am proficient with the studded leather +1 that I was just wearing?
Strange. Let me look at your light and medium. Studded leather should be medium. Did you put it on?
Yeah.
Is it too big? Do we need to take it in? Go see a tailor?
Yeah, the studded
Oh,
leather
I
+1
know
that I
why.
had on before.
I'll fix it. It's it just had no equipment type.
Okay.
Oh man! All right, I have good news, bad news.
There we go.
The bad news is that before now, I was a dum-dum. The good news is now I've read what a lot of my items do, and I have been missing out I've been missing out on
Mhm.
so much power creep. It's unreal. It is literally
Fair.
stupid the amount of math I just did and what I can do.
Well, I'm happy we figured this out.
Oh my god.
Alright, Kozlo, you are fixed. Your studded leather and your dex mod are now reflected in your.
All right.
I'm so excited for Kozlo, who never gets hit,
Mhm.
to not get hit harder.
Yeah.
What if you replace all the studs in that studded leather with little bombs that you can just like pluck off and throw?
Oh god.
Like little grenades.
Yeah.
Blink! Blink!
Or just like a little explosive charger, so if he does get hit, you can just automatically, it's just like a directed charge back at the enemy. It's literally a Nicolas Cage movie, actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Alright. You have defeated the monsters of the furnaces, and the stone golem servants are now inert. Now, eventually, the Tao can reclaim the furnaces without pesky demons. Help them.
Well, time out. We own the furnaces now.
Oh!
Yeah. Now they can negotiate for
Now you live here.
visitation, right?
Were there more rooms?
I don't see any. I think that's it.
Thought there was some on the other side, but
There are
let me
no
go.
rooms on the other side.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't
There's
see any
just the
doors over
golem.
there.
Got it.
Just a storage area.
Well, we probably could all rest, use a little nappy time, and then we probably need to send a message to the big head Dow guy.
The regional manager.
Yeah, well, the assistant to the regional manager.
Yeah.
The assistant to the assistant regional manager.
Mhm.
Let them know that we can negotiate the return of the forge to them, the furnace.
Also, you can tell Peck they are now free. Ones that are currently still hiding in the room.
Oh, right, because they didn't want to run off. Yeah, we should do that. Should we do that? You don't want to do that?
Yeah.
Right. Make your way out of the furnaces, everyone, and back to the Peck to give them the good news. Go, go, go.
Now to see if we remember where the Peck are. The Peck were across the big bridge,
I
right?
think they were maybe.
There were some down here, I thought. The ones that were like panicking because they were turning.
I don't remember.
Now, where did you put them?
Great question.
Oh,
There's
we
the
should-
Maragon.
Yeah, we should get rid of this stuff too.
Is he all kind of fucked up because he fought the other one?
He's very fucked up. He has visible bite marks, just entire chomps taken out of him. And he's missing one of his legs.
We should probably put him out of his misery, right? Right?
Yeah.
Cat. Who would like to do that?
As he sees you coming out the door, he begins to crawl towards you slowly.
Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
I'm just gonna.
You want to do this?
I've been cleaning up everything else with the cannon, so.
Yeah. I'm just gonna step out of the way. I have to run to the rest of my room. I'll be right back.
He'll make it with disadvantage because he's missing a leg.
Oh, he's immune to fire.
He's immune to fire as you blast him in the face. He just kind of blinks and continues crawling towards the cannon.
Oh. I'm gonna boom him.
You're not even gonna let him crawl.
Oh, he moved away. Okay, hang on. Rebooming.
He's
Hold
moving
on.
towards the cannon. You hit him in the back. He is laying on the ground. Oh. You end his pitiful existence before he can put his mouth around the cannon. He also drops a soul coin.
Oh, the soul coin we gave him.
Oh, piece of candy.
Look at that. See, Swab. You got your investment back.
It's the best kind of business transaction, the one you get a full refund for.
Man, the ROI in the furnaces has been great.
Definitely going to take Hannah around and burn all these eggs, by the way.
Just to let you know, you have passed the peck that you saved.
Did we? What?
Yeah, they were, that's what I was saying. The ones that were turning were past where we started seeing the eggs.
They were in the Chainmasters area.
Oh, that's right. That's where we stashed. It's been like 3 years since we were in the Chainmasters area.
I am clearing out these remaining eggs up here, though.
Okay, Kozlo, you get to work clearing out the room as Rain searches frantically for the peck that she has promised to save.
Oh, Peck. Oh, right. Here's the one door that's close. I unlock it.
You okay? One second, I'm getting rid of eggs that Kozlo is clearing out. The last of them.
Rain politely knocks. It's me. I'm just coming in.
Huddled together, the peck look at you with hopeful eyes. Is it over?
Yes, they're all dead. All of them.
Hey, the nightmare is over. The demons have been defeated.
You have our eternal thanks. What about you? How do your friends fare?
Oh, they're all alive. I'm just the only one who came over here to find you all.
Oh, Earth be praised.
Yep, so y'all can probably do that little whole singing thing on your buddy back there.
Yes. He looks to the peck. You all have enough nod in unison. We shall sing our song. One moment. The Peck can work together in order to communally spellcast. They can cast things like Wall of Stone, but if at least 7 other Pecks are within 30 feet, cast Great Restoration. The Lith Lord leads the song, and for those of you breaking eggs, you suddenly hear a low thrumming. It almost sounds like an earthquake, but it has a very steady tone and does not get louder. The ground begins to rumble underneath your feet. The Peck, that is flesh almost entirely taken over by the demonic corruption. You see his skin reverting to its stone-like texture, and the egg sac recedes. The song obliterates it, returns to the hells it belongs. Weakened, the Stone Master falls to a knee, but puts his hands on his legs, feeling them as if he were feeling them again for the first time. Lets out a sigh of thanks.
I can feel again. Earth be praised. You and your friends deserve our eternal thanks. But what are you going to do from here? Where are you to go?
Oh, it's a really good question. I think we need to get a message to the Dow. What is the head cheese Dow around here called? I can't remember. It's been so long.
Ah, the Great Khan.
Yep, that's it. The Great Khan.
Yes.
I think we need to negotiate the return of the furnaces to the Dow in exchange for their support in reclaiming the city of Brass.
Then please, allow us to accompany you. We will sing the song of your bravery and lend truth to your claim. We shall tell the Tao of your bravery and certainly put you in good favor with the Great Khan.
All right. Seems good.
We know the way to the City of Jewels. Let us be your guide. It is the least we can do.
Sounds good to me.
Come, let us escape this festering place together.
Well, it's a lot less festering. Kozlo's been really diligent, actually.
I'm going to consider this pile of Peck a single Peck, and the Lith Lord will accompany you. The rest of them
Seems reasonable.
will follow along.
It's like a JRPG when all the characters like split up their sprites, so you can have your little cutscene, but then they all recombine when you go to the overworld map.
Yeah, exactly.
The exit to the furnaces, if you've forgotten, is across the bridge to the north. There's a distinct lack of the festering corruption of the Nine Hells. You've done an excellent job in purging this place of the evil.
But did we get 100% completion, or did I miss some?
You know what? Let me look.
Did I get an achievement?
Yeah.
Where's my achievement? Where's my little achievement toast?
You got the squeaky clean achievement. Kozlo's squeaky clean green finger.
Yeah, achievement unlocked. Pling. Squeaky clean. You have purged the furnaces of all of the eggs and the festering corruption.
High five, team.
We did it.
I sense no lingering taint on the earth.
He said taint.
I could not have even fathomed anyone or anything be able to purge such deep-rooted corruption.
The earth elementals in this room are silent.
Goddamn right, they're silent. Who controls the furnaces now? That's right.
Hear me, elementals!
The Lith Lord says,
Your demonic masters are free. Your new masters revert to the Tao. But for now, you may listen to my words.
the Myrmidons nod and in agreement.
You shall follow any directive of these brave heroes.
They hoist their shields and clang their swords against them, acknowledging the Lith Lord's words.
Forgive me, I am a speaker of the earth. They may not recognize anything but the words of in our true language, the ones of Terran. But for now, these Myrmidons, they will fight for you. You merely need to direct them.
Sweet.
We got our rock type Pokemon, guys.
There are.
Got a rock gym badge.
Wait,
Yeah,
am I
yeah,
missing
yeah.
a Grebella? No, it's a Grebella.
I started heading towards the front because I didn't know.
Oh,
Where
okay,
to
we'll
go?
catch up with you, Grebella.
I'm hanging out with the Methods. We're just chilling.
Oh, hell yeah.
Let me tell the other Peck in the western rooms that they are too free.
Seaswell will make the note of like, alrighty, we got some Myrmidons, we've got the brass armies.
For now, these Myrmidons will protect the furnaces, hopefully keep out any other lingering demons that may not understand that there's been a change in management. Come, Peck. You are free. Let us leave this festering place. If you are lost, go to the west.
Well, before we jet off, we probably should take a rest, yeah? Everyone feel like a little nappy time?
There will be plenty of time. We have a long travel ahead of us.
Oh, but do we have to walk? Because, like, our sled kind of broke down.
He, thinks for a moment. How did you arrive here?
With
But-
style!
Yeah. Kozlo's sandy rocket sled.
We shall merely take that again. Yes?
It's
Unless
a
you...
little broke!
Do you have any other Borean shards? I know some of you have Borean shards.
They're all on the all of Rain's are on the Audacity
Oh no.
I don't think
because
I
Rain
have
doesn't
any.
consider them really hers.
I think I used the ones that I had to get us here.
Yeah.
Does
I
anybody
don't-
have
I don't-
any Borean shards on them?
I don't think so. We've been spending
I don't
them.
have any boring. Double checking.
Yeah, I don't.
No, I have no Borean shards.
Does Wang Doodle have Borean shards?
I don't think Wang Doodle has any Borean shards.
Hang on.
And then they were trapped forever.
And then they were trapped for good. No.
And
If you wish to rest before we leave, we have a significant journey ahead of us. If you cannot traverse underneath the earth, Heck can. It will be treacherous and long. We will guide you to the best of our ability.
can Rain, since the tower is in the dreaming, can Rain use dream to dream to the dreaming and grab a Borean shard? Is that a thing that I can do?
Sure? I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Yeah, why not? You want it. I just
Dream to the bank?
dream to the bank.
Fine. Alright. I don't know, grab a random Borean shard out of that then and we'll throw it in.
Ah, look, the heroes are back.
The methods clap.
Yeah!
Everybody clapped.
Hey, look at this! Brave heroes. Look at what you've done. You've killed all of the demons.
Yep.
All the things that are here. There's other demons still.
We did say that's what we were going to do, though. Would you not believe us?
I've had a small amount of doubt, let's say. But now, how are you going to traverse the endless deserts of the plane of Earth?
We were just having that conversation. We're gonna use Kozlo's sandy rocket sled.
Do you think if we tied you guys all on the front of it, you could pull it?
They look at each other.
Well, clearly I'm the strongest of the bunch. Do not be
Yeah,
ridiculous.
Oh, you're sledded!
No, I'm dusted.
What if
but
we
I
rigged it
am
with a sail? Could you all
definitely-
just like
I am the most handsome.
whirlwindy it?
Of course we can. We command the dust. Oh, we don't really command the sands, though. Yes, but we can fly.
So if you'll just
What's the
fly into the
difference?
sail.
What's the difference between the dusts and the sands?
Well, sand is finely ground particulate. Idiot.
Is that not what dust is?
No, dust can be anything, primarily skin cells.
So really, sand is just covered under the umbrella of dust. Then am I understanding that correctly?
No, sand is not dust, and dust is not sand. Dust is a sign of age and wisdom. Sand is a sign of distraction. They are just tiny rocks. Yes, dust is an amalgamation of many things. Skin cells, dirt, more skin cells. Even finer ground particulate.
Such as, for example, sand?
Perhaps.
So sand is dust.
But dust
And-
is not
and can be
necessarily
dust.
sand.
So if you control the dust, then you can control the sand.
But then why are there sand methods?
I don't know. Why are there any methods?
I do not. I'm having an existential crisis. I'm having an existential crisis.
This is how you make the method just explode. They don't have that many hit points. They can't handle this kind of.
Well, you went and took a
crisis.
perfectly good method and you gave it anxiety.
But we do command the dust. Yes, and we are quite adept at flying in winds. If you want something pulled, I'm sure we have the strength to do it.
Yeah,
Well.
sure, why not? Let's give it a try.
I mean, we do owe you, oh, great heroes, for both being a hero amongst methods and allowing all of us to live. We could stir
Yeah.
up a little cloud underneath your little, what did you call it, a sled? And allow it to cruise upon the sands very easily. Yes, but not by utilizing the sand. We'll be using the dust of the sand.
Of course, understood. Totally understood. Hmm.
Yeah, those are very different things, I guess.
Sand cannot hang in the air like particulate and make one sneeze. No, sand is heavy and falls on the ground. The dust can fly and get into your nose and eyes. Occasionally, sand can do that too, though.
Okay.
There has to be some
You know what?
legal distinction between dust methods and sand methods.
You know what? I think we'll leave you all to figure out exactly where the line is drawn there. Does that sound reasonable? We'll leave that in your very capable clutches.
Are you saying we do not get to come with you?
No. You all can just debate amongst yourselves while we are gallivanting to our next location.
Ah, yes, this will be an excellent conversation. Say, how far are we going?
We are going to the City of Jewels?
They all look at each
Is that
other.
right?
This is going to be a very, very long conversation.
Great. I look forward to you returning with some kind of a consensus at the end of it.
Hooray!
Swab just smirks because he has to read his tome of leadership and influence, and that takes 48 hours over the period of 6 days or fewer.
Well, I hope you have something nice to read. This would be a very, very long trip.
Although the methods are annoying, they are correct. A long way to the City of Jewels. Hopefully the skiff will make this shorter.
Well, shall we load up? I think there's actually already some pack in there.
Yes. Let's.
Great.
The Lith Lord looks very excited to leave. You can rest on your bed.
You can just hear the excitement in his voice.
What is the difference between dust and sand? I told you sand is heavier. Clearly inferior. It can't even fly. But what about a sandstorm? That is a combination of wind and sand. If sand has no wind, then it's just on the ground. But sand can be blown across the wind. Yes, but dust is always flying. Oh, no, not necessarily. Dust can also collect upon furniture. But dust is a sign of age and refinement.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I wasn't looking at where'd everybody go.
Oh my god. Please, Rob, please.
Yes, but some creatures take dust baths in order to clean themselves. They don't take sand baths. No, they definitely take sand baths.
Christina's not going to stop until we have our party gathered.
Yeah.
I want to unsubscribe from Dust Facts.
Unsubscribe from
I'm desperately looking through Kozlo's spellbook to see if he has like Deafen that he can cast on himself in some capacity.
Alright, you all take the long, winding tunnels out of the furnaces. The previous Peck has led you here, and now the free Peck leads you out. After you leave the winding tunnels, you are momentarily blinded by the light at the top of the plane of Earth, and you are greeted by the Peck. And, well, as he has been watching over your sand skiff, he's been doing everything in his power to keep it functional, even though it is missing a power source. He is overjoyed at seeing the Lith Lord, and after a few exchanged words, realizes that you have been triumphant. And he is overjoyed to lead you to the City of Brass.
City of Jewels.
Sorry, City of Jewels. My bad.
Oh, look, there's Wangdoodle, magically appearing when all of the hard work is done.
Pulled by the very eager Mephits to serve such heroes, renowned amongst all of Mephit kind, your skiff now cruises across the sands to the City of Jewels. We'll say, Wangdoodle is piloting. He's been momentarily let out of the bag.
Are we about to show up in the City of Jewels like Prince Ali from Aladdin?
Can I get a time frame on how long this takes?
This will take... it's a little bit slower with the Mephits pulling. It's also further. Let me double check the map. And it's a little bit further. It's going to be about 5 days.
Then I would like to read my tome of leadership and influence.
Hell yeah.
Excellent. Now that you have a little downtime, and then you are stuck on a skiff with a bunch of Peck. How do the rest of you pass the time? If there's anything in particular you want to do, let me know.
Should this add to my thing automatically? I don't see if it did or not.
No, I have to add that manually.
Okay.
Can't think of anything in particular. Unless we get a level up, in which case I would subscribe some spells.
So, since we're doing this right now as well, I would also like to ask about if I can use this to combine two things that I'm attuned to, I guess, so I can get an extra attunement slot. I mean, not an extra attunement slot, but free up a slot.
Sure. The artificers will have quite a lot of free time in order to combine those things for you.
Okay.
Where are my ambient music? First off, Sea Swab. Do you spend at least 48 hours over these next 5 days to read the book?
Of course.
Alright, Sea Swab. You will gain 2 permanent charisma points, changing your charisma from 13 to 15. Your charisma bonus is now at a +2. And I will delete this glorious book from your inventory. Where is it?
Let me like use it in my inventory, 'cause I have like the refund resource available to me in the chat log. But like, let me like quote unquote use it.
Okay.
But it didn't go up. That's why I asked.
Okay. Right. You feel like you've learned something from this book about leadership, influence, how to change people's minds with a simple word. A good skill for a contract maker to have. Now, Sea Swab, what 2 items do you want to combine with your Resonant Black Diamond?
I would like to combine my my Astral Shard and my Bloodwell Vial.
It cannot be a replicated item created by an artificer.
Okay, well then in that case it'll be my Bloodwell Vial and my Curator's Monocle.
Monocle and Bloodwell Vial. Okay. Alright, I will have to prep that for next session. I will absolutely combine those 2 things. So since one is a monocle that you wear and the other vial, how do you want this to look? Do you want your monocle to look like it has blood swirling inside of it? Or do you prefer to not have a monocle and have, say, a necklace that has your blood in it? Something else? But it has to be something that contains your blood.
Okay, is there a way I can have the monocle make it look like through magic that it looks like it's crying blood, but it's like the blood kind of like like, you know, like those old like fountains that look like it was like the water was just making an arc by itself, but there's really like the inside tubing to it.
Yeah.
I want it like that, but it like so it makes it look like it makes it look like I have blood dripping from my eye, but it's really just like recycling into itself.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, I like that. But it will actually be your blood.
That's fine.
Okay. Perfect. We'll have a monocle with a very, very cool visual effect attached to it. Grebella, is there anything in particular that's on your mind as we head to the City of Jewels? The closer you get to your grandfather, the more things might be weighing on your mind. Like how you might handle the wish and what you want to ask of the Great Khan.
I feel like that's something Grebella just needs help with, and if left to her own devices, she's gonna fuck that up. So that's a group question.
Rain, what spells do you prepare during this time?
I only have a scroll to scribe if we level up. If we don't level up, then it's nothing.
Not yet.
Okay, then
Almost done with the Flame Earth.
Yep, it's just my spell scroll of Gate is the only thing I think I have sitting around. So,
Kozlo, Seaswab will ask you to combine the monocle and the resonant black diamond with the Bloodwell vial. So this will require a little bit of tinkering while Wangdoodle is driving. Is there anything you want to do personally during these 5 days on the sands?
Kozlo will do a little prayer to Azrael along the way. Kind of bringing Azrael up to speed on everything. think that's what I will have Kozlo do.
Okay. Your patron readily answers and listens intently if you pray fervently. They seem to be overjoyed that you have rescued more friends. Even though they are of the plane of Earth, you can always use more friends. Azrael also mentions that they miss you very much. Can't wait to see you in the plane of fire. The time on the sands goes relatively quickly. The Pechs are chatty, and you have things to do, especially Sea Swab. He keeps the artificers busy with the combining of the monocle, while Rain is busy reading and scribing, and Grebella struggles to find her own resolution to her upcoming problem with her grandfather. Wangdoodle is avidly driving, and the rest of the Pechs entertain you with song and praise, and tell you about the history of the furnaces. Rain, were you going to say something?
I was just going to say, since it's going to take the better part of a week, Rain will reset her contingency, since that's a week-long timer, so I'll reset it.
Okay.
I have another question. I have this as well. It says I can attach it. Can I also attach that to the thing, or do I need a separate resonant gem?
Attach the shard to a tiny object, such as a weapon or a piece of jewelry, or detach it. I think that would be a separate thing, but with the resonant gem rules, this could just be a prefix instead of a suffix, so something burning. Yeah, I can add that. Yeah, well, I'll allow that. I will make.
Yay, I'm powerful.
And elemental. Because it is fire attuned and you are a disciple of Azrael, I will give that to you for free.
Now you have to remember all of these bonuses when you meta magic. You have so many meta magic triggers to remember.
I know.
You have a ton.
I can fly away. I can do damage. Do I get all of them, or is it I have to pick?
You should have all of them unless they overlap and then they don't stack. So you should be able to regain your sorcery points, have the things of the monocle, and then when you use meta magic, essentially, the meta magic spell will deal an extra 2d10 fire damage.
Okay, and then on my astral shard, I can also teleport to an unoccupied space I can see within 30 feet.
Yeah, that is correct. But since that is created by an artificer, you cannot meld that into something else.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, like, once this is all said and done, can I do... If I use meta magic, I can do the 2d10 and teleport away, or one or the other?
As long as they don't, like, both take bonus actions or reactions, it should be valid.
Sweet.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a trigger on meta magic. It doesn't say you have to take your reaction or anything.
Yeah, as long
For
as the
either of
trigger
them.
should be good.
Nice.
Okay.
Judge.
5 long and dry days pass, and soon your skiff, pulled by Mephits, arrives at the City of Jewels. Here. We'll take care of the skiff. Go on. Head to the entrance. We'll be right behind you. 1 moment.
Do we all get a long rest?
You do, actually. Let me put you on this scene and then take a long rest for me real quick. I'll unpause it. Good. Carved from sandstone and potentially have seen better days, the city of jewels lies in the heart of the plane of earth. The sand swirls around you. A bridge gilded in gold leads the way to the magnificent entrance of the city of jewels. Its golden spires rise high, shimmer in the desert light. 2 guards sit outside of its open doors as waterfalls of sand cascade off of the northernmost walls. A curious dhow overlooking the gates watches your approach as they are attended to by a Peck. The guards, curiously enough, have serpent-like hair. In Rain, you would immediately recognize them as Medusa. Their hair is made of snakes, similar to Annalie's earthworms, but these look much more menacing than the squishy-looking worms on Annalie's hair. The guards are bedecked in gold with golden helmets and red robes. The dhow above them does not seem to stir, but only lifts a curious eyebrow as the mortals approach. But your entrance will have to wait for another day. It is 9 o'clock, and that is the end of the session. And hopefully next week we will have Wangdoodle back, who will be able to tell the Great Khan all about the cool things that he did in the furnaces.
He's not bound to by an NDA.
And he's not bound by an NDA. Alright. Well, that is it for tonight, as you have finally reached the City of Jewels and guarded by 2 powerful-looking Medusa. Hopefully you can make your way in without being turned to stone. And until then, I will see you hopefully all next week. And then as soon as we are finished with the plane of Earth for good or for bad, you will all gain a level. But think about, for next week, how you want to approach the Great Khan, what you want to do about the furnaces, how you want to resolve things with Razadul. Sound good?
Yeah.
Alright, everybody. That is it for today. I will see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Okay, have a good night, everybody.
Next week is Labor Day. We're all good for that, right?
I'm good for that. If you
Should be good.
If you are not, please let me know in advance.
Got a labor to celebrate Labor Day, so I'm good.
There's a very small chance that I will have something going on, but it should be fine. But I'll let you know.
All right. Sounds good. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for the game.
Bye.
Hey, y'all.
See ya.
All right, chat. That is it for Arctis tonight. Whoa. Thank you for watching. Thank you for lurking. This is your first time checking out the channel. Hey, thanks. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. If you want to catch up on any of the lore or the sessions, check out our YouTube at ArctisDD. Full sessions, 3 hours long. You can watch in the background, but if you want just bite-sized moments from our sessions, check out Play Arctis on Twitter, TikTok, and Blue Sky, where we post our shorts and our funny moments from the sessions, if you just want little bite-sized portions of content. Thank you, shorts have been great. Thank you, shout out, etc. Thank you, thank you. I'm your DM Zarina. Hey, Thanks for hanging out. For now, if you want to check out our live sessions, follow us here on twitch.tv at twitch.tv/Zarina. We will be back next Monday at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific for more Arctis, and we should have our full party back in force as Wang Doodle is back from all of his workplace shenanigans. So until then, we will finish up this chapter of Arctis Ascended. We are finally wrapping up loose ends of the story. Grebella will confront her grandfather, who has placed a selfish wish upon her. Will she end the wish? Or will she pile another one on top of the stack? Find out next week, and I hope to see you then. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time.